Welcome creators, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a reading on what does your true next relationship look like. So this is for the singles amongst you, or for people that are doubting their current relationship and seriously thinking of leaving. So what does your true relationship look like? The relationship from your land of plenty, right? So let's take a look. This is so exciting. At the end, we're gonna ask some guidance on how to manifest this into your life, okay? So let's start. What is pile number one's true relationship look like? What does pile number one's true relationship look like? I think we have this one here. House one, individuality, self-image, and approach to life. Ooh, this is giving me immediate ideas already, but we're gonna hold our horses. Pile number two, this is just your significator cards. Pile number two, what does a true relationship look like? Pile number two, true relationship. Oh, there we go. All right. The sixth house, with establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. Love that. And I love how you both have a heart here. You see there's a bird and there's a heart here with wings. And then you see the wings here and there's a heart here with flowers. I love that. Okay, so pile number three. What does your true relationship look like? Pile number three. Your true relationship, pile number three. Let's see. Ooh, I'm getting this one. Okay. Indignation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Okay, so these are the three piles for today. If you feel drawn to pile number one, check out reading for pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. All right, I'm going to take these to the side and we're going to start with pile number one. Pile number one, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to take a look at what does your true relationship look like. Okay, so what does your true relationship look like? The one that you are destined, meant to have, the one that your heart and your soul wants for you. How does that relationship look like? Okay, we're going to ask Spirit. So how does pile number one's true relationship look like, please? What does pile number one's true relationship look like? I'm getting this one. The Destroyer. Now that is so interesting to get this in a relationship reading, but I trust the process. There we go. And we will see where this will lead. It's going to be very interesting for sure. Okay. Pile number one's true relationship, please, from the land of plenty. Pile number one's true relationship, please. Land of plenty. We get independence. Now this is so, it's so related to individuality, right? Independence, the Destroyer. I am excited for you. I want to find out. Okay, let's see. What does pile number one true relationship, oh wow, look like? There we go. Sweet Hawks, profound peace of mind. Look how cute they are in this tree that forms all these hearts. You see? I'm gonna check out this card later for sure. Okay, and what does pile number one's true relationship look like, please? Okay, we got two cards. We have, my gosh, now we have solitude. What's going on here, right? Individuality, independence, solitude, power, and the Destroyer here. They seem so linked. This seems linked too. I'm getting a lot of ideas. Pile number 1. Alrighty, and one more oracle card. What does pile number 1's true relationship look like? Please. Alright. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Okay. Alright. We're going to start with this tarot. So, what does pile number 1's? Pile number 1's. Can you see your cards? I'm actually going to adjust. Yeah, like that. That's a bit better. Okay. The Tower, no way. Like this lightning reminded me of the Tower, the Destroyer. Like, wow, what is your message? Okay, there we go. What does pile number 1's true relationship look like? What does pile number 1's true relationship look like? I'm going to do this one and this one. Boy, oh boy, a lot of King of Wands energy in my readings lately. Okay. So we're going to start the reading here. Pile number 1, what do I see in your true relationship? The one from your land of plenty. It is 2 very individually strong people coming together, okay? People who, maybe you're 2 entrepreneurs, right? You're an entrepreneur, the other person will be an entrepreneur. And they're sort of used to doing life alone, okay? Maybe they've been in a relationship where they felt alone, or maybe they've been actually alone before meeting you. Pile number 1. They've had it hard in life. They've had it hard in life, but it made them stronger, right? Some people have had it hard in life and they turn into victims. These people actually learned how to mother themselves, okay? And they turned it into a personal power, and they learned to be completely okay on their own. And this is what makes them such strong people. Look, life hit them really hard, but they've been really smart about it. They are extremely fierce about what they want to achieve. And look, they hold the vision in their heart with the beginning. It begins in their heart. They have a heart like this. We already saw for you, it's a heart-centered. What is your true relationship? So what's the relationship from your heart, right? What's the relationship that doesn't come from a broken place? Most people out there in the dating world right now are dating from a place of brokenness, lack, limitation, emptiness, whatever. But you and this other person, because both of you are like this, right? Life has been hard on you, but you both healed yourself. You've however you've done it, you've healed yourself. You've learned how to mother yourself. Instead of looking for outside people to complement you, right? You've learned how to feel whole yourself, right? And you've become this powerful person that is alone in its solid, in being alone. You're actually also fine, right? You're totally fine. But when it comes together, it is wonderful, powerful, wonderful. I'm actually going to read this card for you. Where is the guidebook? There it is. Sweet Hawks. Sweet Hawks. There we go. The card you have selected shows a very distinctive tree growing in the center of the image. Its leaves are just sprouting. 2 sets of branches join together to form heart shapes. Growing just above them are 2 Anatomical hearts. From the hearts, branches grow and form a nest-like enclosure. 2 red-tailed hawks find shelter there. A single pink rose, surrounded by the 2 concentric golden circles, grows in front of the tree. Mountains are found in a distant landscape. Yeah, you've had to climb a lot of obstacles in your life. I get that with a destroyer, with a tower card. I mean, your oracle cards say the same thing as your tarot cards. I love that for you. So your message: hearts are everywhere if you want to see them. They appear in this card 4 times. They symbolize feelings, love, and passion, while 4 indicates stability and strong foundations. Isn't that exactly what we said? You've become so strong on your own. You've become healthy, independent with mothering yourself. And pile number 1, I love this for you. Like, this is such an inspiration. You've become so powerful on your own, right? You've become healthy, a healthy individual, ready for love, you know? And if you are currently alone, you will not be for long. Pile number 1. This actually might be just around the corner, you know. I mean, this is a love reading, and there's literally a sentence: if you are currently alone, you will not be for long. I love this for you, pile number 1. I'm rooting for you. So be ready and open to the possibility that a life-changing and enduring love relationship is about to enter your life. If you are already in one, it will become even closer. Well, this was not for people who are already in one, so acknowledge and release stuck emotions and shed them like an old skin. Give them to the universe. Have a little ceremony alone or with friends. Well, we can see in the cards that you've already done this. So 2 loving hawks are safely nestled in a shelter created by branches growing from 2 hearts. 2 is a sign of partnership, balance, and communication. Hawks are solar birds and connect the earth with the heavens. They teach us how to feel love, joy, and even ecstasy. Through them, you are able to access other dimensions and see your life and relationships in a new way. If you ever find yourself in a difficult period, whether at home or work, don't get hung up on the small details. Like the hawks, fly above the situation, see the big picture. The 2 golden rings encircling the pink rose symbolize infinity, no beginning and no end, like love. Pile number 1, I am so extremely happy for you, pile number 1. This is waiting for you. It's waiting for you in your heart, it's waiting for you in your soul, and the other person is waiting for you because they exist, you know, they're here. Like you, they become strong. They've healed themselves. Maybe you're still on the edge, but we'll see about the guidance in a little bit. I'm also going to read the Queen of Swords for you. I am going to read the Queen of Swords for you. Let me see. Where is that book? The Queen of Swords. A thought leader, unbiased decision-making, an excellent communicator, wise and logical counsel, integrity and honesty, being perceptive, intelligent, being direct, seeking truth. This gives us hints and clues about your relationship too. So we saw, like, I'm getting here, the initial idea is that because they made a nest, I thought, like, if this is in your heart, if this is true for you, this might not be for everyone watching this reading. There's definitely children in the future for you, okay? The 2 rings that we see here signifies marriage. So if that is in your heart, this is in the cards for you. We see a golden ring here too. And we actually see 2 right here. So it's definitely in the cards for you if that's what you want, pile number 1. I'm going to also read the Ace of Cups for you. Yes. Let's see. Well, it's the beginning, right? It's new connections, new romantic relationships, friendships, seeds of love and hope, newfound emotions, awakening the heart, joy, positive outcomes, oneness, bliss, and creativity. My heart is open and filled with love. Pile number 1. You're two strong people, right? You're a king and a queen together, right? You're a king and a queen together. And you've both been through the whole, deck, right? You've been from the Fool to the Queen of Swords, from the Fool to the King of Wands. I mean, you've done your journey for sure. We saw that here. And you both keep this vision in your heart. It's true. It's true for you because we're looking at it. And you know, watching this reading, you know that this is true for you. But it's also true for the other person, right? It's also true for the other person. There is someone exactly like you who's been through a similar life experience, who's come to a similar place of healing, place of wholeness, right? Because what is healing anyway? It's such a strange term. It means that you can hold yourself as whole. If a healed person doesn't see themselves as broken, doesn't hold themselves as broken, right? And a queen doesn't hold herself as broken, nor does a king. And you both, because you both hold a vision, you can both from wholeness create this beautiful, super strong bond. I mean, there's no way this can ever go wrong, actually. Like, there's so much love. There's so much love, and it's so strong. You see how like this tree is unshakable. They build their nest on such a strong foundation. It's unbelievable. Pile number 1, I love your reading. I love your reading. I love your reading for you. I'm so happy for you. Let's look at some guidance now. Okay, let's look at what can we get some guidance in regards to this true relationship for pile number 1, please. What is guidance for pile number 1, please? Again, the Ace of Cups, pile number 1. My gosh, that's clear guidance. Let's see what else is there. Can we get some guidance for pile number 1, please? Can we get some guidance for pile number 1, please? The 4 of Swords. Okay. The 9 of Swords. Okay, interesting. And this one. The 3 of Wands. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Because there's some guidance here for you. So the Ace of Cups, we just read it, right? Keep the vision with your heart open. And right now, you're still in a little bit of you're closing up the last, I feel like, yes, your heart is open. Yes, you're already, but you're still in a little bit of in a passive state where that you're like maybe dealing with the last bits of the healing. Okay, let's check out the guidebook on actually this 9 of Swords here, this particular 9 of Swords, because I feel like there is some hint for you there. So there we go. Depression and overwhelming difficulties lead to despair. Right. A kneeling figure in distress claws at an open hole in the wall as if trapped in a nightmare. The 9 of Swords represents deep suffering, loneliness, anxiety, stress, and heartache. There is a sense of hopelessness in this card, which leads to sleepless nights, feeling sorry for yourself, and being sick with worry. It speaks to the pain that is generated by a head full of fearful thoughts, the pain we inflict upon ourselves within our internal dialogue and unchecked fears. These thoughts can be utterly overwhelming at times, and when we allow our minds to continue the rumination, it contributes to greater psychological distress down the line. These cards bring to mind an old Italian proverb, La lingua batte dove il dente duole. I probably completely mispronounced that, but you can laugh at me, that's fine. Or, the tongue always touches the sore tooth. That is interesting. I love how you can always learn from these books, right? Perhaps you're ruminating on an injustice experienced, a hurtful word from a loved one or friend, maybe even guilt or regret over your own actions or words. Okay, so there is still a little bit of lingering there, you know? There's still a little bit of lingering here, and that lingering of that, maybe it is maybe you hurt someone, maybe someone hurt you, you know, just what the guidebook said actually, right? Maybe there's something being said and you keep going over that a little bit too much, then is healthy for you. Pile number one, okay? Because, and that is actually keeping you a little bit passive too, right? Because your heart wants it, though you keep touching with your, you keep touching that painful, painful part of you, right? You're just being asked to stop touching that old pain, okay? There's nothing more for you to do there. There's nothing more for you to discover. There's nothing more for you to dig in. It's time to look to the future and to step into it. To step into it. To hold that vision with your heart open and to take a step into that future, pile number one. So whatever that might look like, right? Whatever, like, let's ask. So what are they being asked to step into? That came fast. The Eight of Wands, something fast. Pile, yes, definitely take some action. Pile number one, you're being asked to take action. Look, dress up, go out. Dress up, go out, and maybe dance with someone who's there. Maybe they will grab for your hand and they'll pull you on the dance floor, you know. Dress, make yourself beautiful. You know you're the butterfly by now, pile number one. You know you're not in a cocoon stage. Like, stop touching that old pain, because it's just not, you don't need to revisit. You don't need to, like, let that go, right? Let it go and step fast into your future, because listen, it's all here. It's all here. You've been through it. You've been through it. You're strong now, okay? There's always going to be some remembrance of some pain, someone who did you wrong. Maybe you feel, maybe you've forgiven other people, but you haven't forgiven yourself, right? So it's time to really do that. We all make mistakes. We're all the bad guy in someone else's eyes. And pile number one, you're just being asked to know who you are right now, because you're strong, okay? You're strong. You cannot erase the past, right? There will always be some little tiny thing, but step into your future and do it. Just do it. You're being asked to do it now. Do it beautifully. You're so beautiful. Pile number one, you're so beautiful. Go out, because look, the other person's right there to grab your arm, to take your hand, right? Pile number one, if you meet them, let me know in the comment section, please, 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 okay? I love this for you, pile number one. I hope you loved your reading as much as I did. And you can just take a screenshot of this and print it out and hang it on your wall as a reminder that you're ready. Pile number one, you're super ready. This is a super beautiful relationship waiting for you. And pile number one, I hope you loved your reading. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload ever again. And I hope to see you in the next reading, pile number one. Bye. All right, pile number two. Your card was Indignation, Bravery, and a Pioneering Spirit. Welcome to your reading, pile number two. We're going to take a look at what does your true relationship look like. The one that is like waiting for you, the one that you're waiting to be created into your life. Let's look at the details of your relationship, right? What it looks like. And at the end, we'll ask for some guidance on how to create that. So this is your true relationship, right? The one that you can create from being whole, from wholeness, okay? So let's see. Let's start with this deck. What does pile number 2's true relationship look like, please? What does pile number 2 true relationship look like? I actually feel this one. Please. The riddle. Interesting. The riddle with pioneering spirit. I'm feeling a lot of unknown energy. A lot of mystery, which I really like. A lot of discovery. This one. What does pile number pile number 2's true relationship from their heart and soul look like, please? From their land of plenty. What does it look like, please? A true relationship from their land of plenty. Oh. Forgiveness. Okay. Let's see. What does pile number 2's true relationship look like, please? Pile number 2. There we go. Let's see. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. Can you see that? Yeah. Beautiful. Let's see. What am I missing here? This one. What does pile number 2's true relationship look like, please? Oh, wow. Ancestors. Now this is so beautiful. Strength, love, and support. And I got the vibe that this is something very spiritual. Like I got it from the beginning with pioneering spirit and the riddle. Then we have forgiveness, the soul tribe. Now we have ancestors. I'm seeing a very spiritual relationship. I love this. Pile number 2. Very beautiful. Ancestors. Strength, love, and support. Wow, that is great qualities to have in a love relationship reading. Let's see. Okay. Pile number 2. Oh. Pile number 2's true relationship. Resourcefulness. That is lovely to have in a relationship. So, am I missing oracle cards here? Or did I just completely place them the other way around? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. No, I think I have all of them. All right. So, what does pile number 2's true relationship look like, please? Oh my gosh. What is all this? Okay, let's go. I'm going to pick the ones from the ground that fell. This one for sure. Then we have, look, this, and this. Okay, the other ones I'm going to put back. Ooh. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. The 4 of Cups, actually one that I saw last because it was on the table. And it started with this one. If I remember correctly, I saw it in this order. Okay. It doesn't always matter, but I'm going to go with my guts here. So, interesting. What are we looking at here? So we're going to place it like this. Okay. So, pile number 2. A true relationship, pile number 2 for you, holds the qualities, the true relationship from your heart. It is a very spiritual relationship. It's probably with someone that has done spiritual work as well as you have, you know. Otherwise you probably wouldn't be watching this tarot reading if you were not into the metaphysical at all, and into intuition, into spirit. So I feel pile number 2, this has some twin flame energy, and I've said it before in this channel, I have not a lot of I'm not very acquainted with the information on twin flames, but this is just a word that I'm channeling that comes through here, because I don't know if it's like, this is a true relationship, so there's no toxicity here, obviously, because you create a true relationship from wholeness. So I'm getting like the twin flame. Look, oh my God, there's a, you see? Now that I'm talking about it, I see it. There's a flame here. So that's a confirmation for sure. Okay. Wow. Okay, so that's for sure, right? So there is a lot going on here, actually, now that I see all of this. This is someone, pile number 2, you're going to come together and you're going to have the feeling like, oh my God, I'm home, you know, like I'm so home with this person. And I think at the time when you meet them, you are going to release a lot of internal pain. I don't know why I said that, but I'm tearing up right now as I say it. So I'm even channeling the future emotion for you, pile number 2. You're going to meet them and you're going to feel instantly like, yes, instantly safe, instantly, like as if you've known them for a long time, as if you've known each other before. With ancestors, I'm getting this idea like you've been together in past lifetimes. They're part of your soul tribe. You're meant to find them in this lifetime. If you create from wholeness, right? If you create from your heart, being a creator, nothing is just meant to be, right? It can be meant to be, but you can also just fuck up meant to be. Excuse my French. And but thinking that you're watching this channel and you will follow the guidance, you will definitely create this for yourself, pile number 2. I am so happy for you. Like, look at how happy this guy is with everything he's learned, the Hierophant, right? Look at how happy he is. I'm getting like, there's a lot of, and this light in this card is so beautiful, the twin flame. Like, there's a lot of joy in this relationship. There's a lot of joy. There's a lot of peace, right? A lot of peace. Very homecoming, soul tribe, very like safe connection. It feels very, you know, wow. And as you come together, right, it will look so, to the outside world, they will be like, what? That's odd. It will happen in an odd way. I'm getting this pioneering spirit that how you will meet will be in an odd way, pile number 2. And pile number 2, you've been waiting. Gosh, you've been waiting. You thought it was never gonna happen for you, right? You've been like, oh wow, you know, you're like, you've been waiting. And maybe he's already like in your life, he or she. I'm very sorry for that. He, she, whatever, however they call themselves, by the way, which is all fine by me. So your true relationship, I'm getting that the other party is like, they're here, but you're looking in the wrong direction right now. For some reason, I'm getting that, or at the moment when you meet them, gosh, and you have the 10 of Pentacles. Like, there's so much to say here. Okay, at the moment you meet them, you'll be like, for a moment, briefly, you'll be looking at the other direction, and they'll be like, hey, excuse me, like, hey. And when you finally see them, when you really see them, when you really meet them, you'll be like, oh my God. And like, there'll be this huge release of emotions, pile number 2. Pile number 2, I'm getting also that you both have learned a lot. Yeah, with the Hierophant here, you both are like into the spiritual world, and you both done your work. You've both done your inner work, right? You've learned through struggle. You've learned through life, through struggle, through life. You've learned through life, and you've become a master of it. You've become a master of your relationships, and you two together, you have the ability to create the 10 of Pentacles together. My gosh, what a lovely card to have in a relationship reading. That is wonderful. Look at all this happiness here. Pile number 2, if you want to have children, that is definitely possible for you, right? Definitely here. This very nice homey feeling, right? You feel like home. I'm getting that. This is really a home feeling, right? And with resourcefulness, you both create this relationship from wholeness, right? You both create this relationship from your heart. It is your hearts. You both been longing for this this truth that you both hold within your heart. You've both been longing for the same thing. And life made you into a master, right? Of holding all of your elements. Actually gonna read this Eight of Pentacles here, because usually it's about work, but I am like, it can also be about your body. It could be about your resources, actually. So I am gonna, where is the book? Here it is. I'm gonna read this Eight of Pentacles for you. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go. So, mastering a skill and expert craftsmanship, the meraki that you put into your work, methodical progress, patience and determination, soul purpose. There we go, your soulmates. Pile number 2, this is your soulmate, okay? There's definitely a soulmate connection. With loving determination, I persevere and I become the person I long to be. Exactly. You've learned, you've built yourself into wholeness. You, the other person, I'm sure, because otherwise, you know, this is a vibrational universe, right? The law of vibration is like the first law, isn't it? Since this is a true relationship, the other person will come from wholeness while creating it. They hold themselves as whole. My gosh, isn't this beautiful? And really, it will be in such a miraculous way. Like, you will create this relationship by magic, right? Like, when you explain this story once to your children, maybe later on to your grandchildren, like, if you want to have children, or if you explain to your family or friends or whatever, like, you will say, like, for instance, like, yes, and then I read this book and it talked about a green bench, and then I thought, hey, I know this green bench, why don't I go there right now? You know, you felt this nudge, and then you went there, green bench, and then you sat there for a while, and then this person walks by, and then boom, that's the person. And you both like, wow, like, how did you, like, I feel like this is, I've seen you before in town, right, with you watching the other way, but now that we speak, I feel this, oh la la la, you know, and we're feeling like home and blah blah blah. And they will say, like, yeah, you know, I just had this certain urge to walk to this particular supermarket, and I actually didn't need anything, but I felt the urge to walk to the supermarket, and this bench is on my way, and you're sitting here, and you both had this particular urge at the same time. Like, it will be something magical like this. Pile number 2, this is an extremely magical, very spiritual connection that is so meant to be. Pile number 2, I hope you dive into this. I hope you will create this, and let's get some guidance on it, because boy, this is beautiful, right? This is very beautiful. Let's actually say I'm going to pick this tarot pile to create. So can we get some guidance, please, for pile number 2 on how to create this, right? On the next steps for this, to create this loving relationship. Can we get some guidance, please? Can we get some guidance, please? There we go. We have the King of Swords. Can you see that if I place it here? Yes. Okay. King of Swords. What else? Can we get some guidance, please, on for pile number 2 on how to create this relationship? I'm actually feeling these 2. Let's see. We have the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. We have the Tower and the 10 of Coins. Gee. What guidance is this? Pile number 2, you might actually be the pile, or some of you might actually still be in a relationship right now where you have to be very logical and think, like, is this still true for me? Is this what I want, right? Is this true for me? And maybe you're gonna have to, like, you see how the Page of Pentacles is actually how she is like pushing one to the side and letting one come to her. And here with the Tower card, there's some destruction going on. Then you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is like, look how these 2 people, like super old, how they're talking to their grandchildren probably, and like really taking care of each other here. Yeah, pile number 2, I'm not giving you advice on, I'm not saying you have to break off your relationship. This is guidance from spirit. Your decision is always above any tarot reading, right? You're in charge of your life. I'm just reading the energy here. So this might also mean that you have to eliminate, because you're juggling a lot of balls, right? Let me actually read this page of coins because it keeps drawing my attention. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. Where's that book? Right here. Right? Page of coins. There we go. Let's see what they hold. Okay, so the page of coins welcomes the beginning of spring and summer, a fresh start, the end of darkness. Okay, I do not know how to pronounce this. Beaivi Nida represents hope, setting up solid foundations and mental wellness. She's grounded and anticipates the bright future. So setting goals, loyalty, positivity, opportunities, and manifestation. Okay, this is going into a slightly different direction, right? It is. So, okay. In your life right now, I'm getting like there's actually some drama, right? But you're being asked to be logical about your life and be discerning with the King of Swords, right? So no matter what is going on, keep an attitude of positivity of what is possible for you, right? And keep holding that vision, because the vision of the 10 of coins, the vision of having it all, the vision of a dream life with someone else, you know, look at how sweet they are, you know, pile number 2. They definitely look like family, don't they? This is such a family reading also, I'm feeling, with ancestors, soul tribe, like, this is definitely, and with the 10 of Pentacles, excuse me, I even completely didn't see that. With the 10 of Pentacles, I mean, this is such a family-oriented love relationship. So be logical with what you're choosing right now in your life, pile number 2, okay? Be logical and don't be afraid that some old will fall away. Hold the vision and stick with that. Stick with your truth, pile number 2. This is your guidance, pile number 2. I'm sure you know what this means, and I love this. I love this reading, pile number 2. If you create this relationship, please let me know in the comment section. If you're about to create this relationship, let me know in the comment section. I love it. I love this for you. I'm sure you will be very happy, pile number 2. This is like coming home, you know. I love this. I love this. I love this. Pile number 2, if you love this reading, please give me a thumbs up. If you hit the subscribe button, you will never miss a reading that I upload ever again. And I hope to catch you in the next reading, pile number 2. Bye. All right. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Your card was Establishing a Foundation, Health, Daily Life, and Practical Details. Welcome to your relationship reading, your true relationship waiting for you in your land of plenty, in your heart, in your soul. What is true for you to be created, okay? So let's dive straight in. Pile number 3. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. So what does pile number 3's true relationship look like, please? Their true relationship. The one from their heart and their soul. Okay, I'm getting actually 2 cards here. So I'm getting this one and this one. Oops. Let's see. What is this? Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Love that. And we have Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful start. Okay, let's see. All right. Actually, well, it came up, so there we go. Do I need another one? No, I'm just going to go for this one. Let's see. The mentor. The mentor. What else? Pile number 3's true relationship, please, from there. Oh, Land of Plenty, Charity. Lovely. Let's see. There we go. Pile number 3's true relationship, please. Pile number 3's true relationship, please. Pile number 3. This is a card that came up in pile number 2. So if you were drawn to that reading, I highly suggest you check that out. Okay. What's pile number 3's true relationship, please? Pile number 3's true relationship. Oh. Embracing. Very nice. Embracing. Okay. So these are all the oracle cards. I feel this deck is going to be your tarot. So what does pile number 3's true relationship look like, please? The 2 of Pentacles. That is funny because in the pile number 2, I got the Page of Pentacles and I misread it in the beginning for the 2 of Pentacles. So the 2 of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. The 3 of Wands. One more. Oh. Okay, 2 more. The 8 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. What is this all about? Let me see. Pile number 3. Let's check out your reading. I'm actually going to start reading this card because I think it will already give us some house 6. There we go. So, the humble space holds the mundane details of life. It's the framework you maintain to support your personal growth and evolution. It's how you handle personal care and the health of your physical body. It speaks to your discipline, the way you tend to duties like exercise and your work ethic. It's your experience of work altogether, from interactions with colleagues to work being a joyful part of life or a painful one. It's everything that keeps a life running and your structure around those things. This is a natural home of the detail-oriented Virgo, who practices service as both maintenance and as offering. And being Mercury ruled, it's not as earthbound as it may seem. Without the essentials of this house, you cannot advance into realms of love, spirituality, or philanthropy. It's the house that says you can't give what you don't have. When looked at from the perspective of lifespan, it can be literally as the young adult establishing a practical foundation, or more figuratively as how you maintain the essentials you need to thrive and process. Interesting. Well, this definitely speaks of wholeness too, you know. Hold yourself as whole. What else do we see here? With a mentor here, coming from the universe, really. And your guidance is divinely guided. I'm getting and with ancestors. Jesus, wow. I'm getting that there's a lot of birthing a new age, dreaming a new world into being. This is like pile number 2, also a highly spiritual pile and relationship. Okay, so, and with charity here, I'm getting like 2 givers are coming together. Okay, if one person holds this, like, and one person holds this, the charity, and like having a solid foundation of like having all your shit together, as so to say, right? This is really a relationship where like a great foundation, right? And 2 givers are very great at bringing each other love, support, strength. Really a relationship that is going for growth, right? If you start this relationship, what is very true for you is that you love to create a whole world with someone. You love to build a whole world with someone. And this is only possible when 2 givers come together. Pile number 3, for sure. Let's look at embracing here for a second. And let's see what is... Where is that guidebook? Let me see. Is it here even? Embracing. It is not. It is not. How is that possible? Oh, it is here behind me. Okay. Embracing. Floodplains. A floodplain is a natural occurring phenomenon in which the land adjacent to a river floods out to the far banks of the surrounding lands during times of high water. Land that is normally dry may be underwater for a period of time. When this occurs, silt, sand, and nutrients are deposited. For this reason, floodplains are often areas of great fertility as well as rich ecosystems. They're excellent areas for lush, abundant crops. It's a natural occurrence that allows life in all areas to thrive. Pile number 3, how beautiful is this to have this in a beautiful, true relationship reading? Because yes, you 2 together are fertile soil. And with birthing a new age, when I first pulled a card, I was like, okay, maybe they want to have children together, right? Definitely very possible here. Look at how this person is holding 2 children right here. And now with the fertile soil, you are 2 givers, and you together create luscious lands together, right? You are building empires together. Pile number 3. You're this is very possible for you. You are both into growth, and because I think you come together maybe as first time 2 givers coming together. Maybe you in the past you've been together with takers, right? And now both giving, so actually both loving, right? Because when you love, you give. That's it. Otherwise, it isn't love. You are ready to embrace that together. So to fold your powers together. And boy, such success is coming out of this, right? Let's look at your tarot. So the 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Why is this 8 of Swords here? And look at how her heart is like open, right? Let's start with the 2 of Pentacles, and then we will see. An attempt at balancing more than one situation at a time. An unconventional figure stands on one foot while being pulled upwards and balancing 2 pentacles. Her dress is black and red, representing the great mystery and the unknown. Red symbolizing her desire. Her head is not resting on her shoulders, but instead placed in the solar plexus area, the energy center of action associated with the ego, personal power, self-belief, and self-worth. The face paint she wears suggests artistic expression and is a symbol of inner confidence. There are two creatures in the scene, a bird flying upwards at a cat skeleton pointing to the right, and a cat skeleton pointing to the right, which are indicative of being pulled in different directions. In our modern society, most of us can relate to this experience, having numerous commitments in conflict with one another. We bounce around when between priorities and promises made to jobs and careers, partners, friends, and family, which are often at odds with promises made to ourselves in the name of recreation and in the interest of personal growth, Yes, pile number 2, and I'm getting that you two coming together, you're both dedicated to personal growth, and you being two givers, this will catapult. And this person that you're with will always ask you, is this true for you? Is this true for you? Is this really true for you? Do you really want this? They will always stimulate you to be your best self. They will always make you go for your truth, right? Maybe they're alchemists too. Maybe they're magicians. Maybe they know all of that. They're definitely creators. They let spirit be their mentor, right? They let spirit guide them. And their ancestors, they're very spiritual. And being both givers, being both coming from wholeness, I'm totally getting that you are now allowed to be the Queen of Pentacles on your own, whether you're male or female, this doesn't matter, right? And see, these two ships are going into two different directions too. You're no longer asked to sacrifice parts of yourself, pile number 1, to sacrifice your truth. You're no longer asked to sacrifice your truth. Being two givers, you will come together and you will just build luscious lives, because this other person will understand that you going for your truth will only make your connection that you have together also more powerful and more beautiful. Them going for their truth will also, and because you both hold the truth of this true relationship, there can be nothing but abundance between you two. Pile number 3, how incredibly beautiful is this, right? You're both action takers. You both go for your truth. You both stimulate to go for your truth. Wow, isn't that beautiful? And success guaranteed with the 6 of Wands. Celebration with the 6 of Wands. Love. Like, you have it all together, right? You have it all. You're solid. You're solid as a rock. Yet your heads are connected with the universe. And your hearts are too. Wow, pile number 3, how beautiful is this? Well, this is your true relationship, pile number 3, and let's look at some guidance we have for you today, okay? Let's look at some guidance on how to create this. Let's look at some guidance on how to create this relationship. How beautiful, pile number 3. I love this for you. I really do. Okay. Oops. I'm feeling this one. The 6 of Cups. Lovely. Let's get some guidance on how to create. I'm going for the first and the last. So I'm going to put it back. And we have the 2 of Wands, the King of Swords. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. Go back to the vision that you once had when you were a child, or go back to the vision that you have that you received from innocence. Pile number 3. Go back to that vision, right? And then act logically upon it. And hold yourself as whole. Manifest it. I mean, what else can I say? I'm actually going to read the 2 of Wands for you and the Queen of Coins to get maybe more details. I really love this deck with this mythology, all these beautiful stories. So the Two of Wands, we know what it traditionally means, but they always give you a little bit extra here. Two of Wands. It's a Roman mythology from Italy. So the Two of Wands represents travel and commerce. Janus, the god of doorways and transition, is able to look to the past and to the future in order to make effective decisions. He's always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. Decision, travel, future planning. Yeah, hold the vision that you once had, pile number 3. Hold the vision that you once had, for sure. And then actually, for the sake of the reading, we're just going to read and the King of Swords here and the Queen of Cups. So the King of Swords represents wisdom enhanced by power. The griffin is a noble, intelligent creature soaring over land and sea, a symbol of patience, perseverance, and judgment. Okay, I'm also now with the sea again. I'm getting some of you are being asked to travel, okay? You will know if this is true for you or not. You can receive that intuitively. You can feel the truth has a ring to it, okay? So if I tell you like you're being asked to travel, pile number 3, you know if this is true for you or not. This might not be true for everyone, but the Two of Wands speaks about travel, and the King of Swords, I felt to read it anyway, even though I know very well what the King of Swords means, right? Some of you are being asked to travel. Some of you are just being asked to hold the vision of the relationship that you once had, or the relationship that comes from innocence. And with the Queen of Coins here to close off, well, let's see, Queen of Coins, Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins is an eager mother ready to bring new life. Oh my gosh, birthing a new age, ready to bring new life. Pile number 3, if you want to have babies, pile number 3, please let me know. Please let me know if you want to have babies. How many babies do you want? I mean, I'm getting such mothery energy here, and that's so beautiful, you know? That's lovely. Okay, so the Queen of Coins is an eager mother ready to bring new life. Okay, that's a long word. Waramurungunju has traveled the world, blessing her many children. She's always moving. Again, traveling the world. Pile number 3, you're being asked to travel. You're being asked to travel. This is where you will pick up your man or your woman or whoever you want to date and have this beautiful relationship with. She's always moving, loving, and ever practical. She teaches her children how to help themselves. A healer, luxury, being grounded, practicality, and movement. Well, pile number 3. This is so beautiful. Maybe for some of you also, you're being asked to travel back to your home country with the 6 of Cups, where you spend some time of your childhood. You're being asked to travel back there. Or pile number 3, this was your guidance. This was your beautiful relationship. I loved it so much. Pile number 3, let me know what you thought in the comments. And wow, I hope you will create this for yourself. And if you did, also let me know. Let me know. I'm rooting for you, pile number 3. So beautiful. 2 givers coming together, 2 people prioritizing their personal truth and their collective truth. My gosh, I mean, this is love, 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 overflow of love and creation here. I love this. Okay, pile number 3, if you love this reading, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload ever again. And pile number 3, good luck on your creation, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.